In this video, we'll walk you through the complete check-in process using the Brushfire Mobile App, from setting up your tablet to scanning tickets and checking in attendees with ease. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to configure a tablet specifically for check-in, select the appropriate check-in mode, choose check-in sessions, set up printing for badges or tickets, process successful check-ins, initial tablet setup. Let's start with the basics of setting up your tablet for checking in attendees with the Brushfire app. Device requirements. First, ensure your tablet meets the minimum requirements for iPads iOS 16.0 or later, iPad 5th generations or later, or any iPad Pro model, working camera for QR code scanning, sufficient storage space for the app, at least 100 megabytes, reliable Wi-Fi or cellular data connection. For Android tablets, Android 11.0 or later, modern tablet with adequate processing power, camera functionality for scanning, stable Wi-Fi or cellular data connection. Installing the app. The first step is to download and install the Brushfire app. On your tablet, open the App Store for iOS or Google Play Store for Android. Search for Brushfire. Look for the official Brushfire app by Brushfire Technology. Tap Install or Get to download the app. Once installed, tap the app icon to open it. Logging in. Now, let's log into your Brushfire account. When you first open the app, you'll be prompted to log in. Enter the email address and password associated with your Brushfire administrator account. You can also use other login options if you've set them up previously, such as Google or Facebook login. Remember that you must have administrative privileges to access check-in features. If you're setting up multiple tablets for an event, ensure that all operators have the appropriate access credentials. Configuring for check-in. Once you're logged in, you'll need to configure the app specifically for checking in attendees. Selecting manned mode. As mentioned, we'll be focusing on manned mode for this walkthrough. After logging in, you'll be prompted to select an operational mode. Tap manned mode to continue. Manned mode is ideal for check-in as it provides your staff with full access to attendee information, search capabilities for manual check-in, multiple check-in modes, access to administrative functions if needed. Selecting your event. Next, you'll need to select the event for which you'll be checking in attendees. The app will display a list of events associated with your account. If you have many events, you can use the search bar to filter the list. Tap on the event you want to use for check-in. If prompted, confirm your selection. If your event doesn't appear on the list, check that the event is active and published. Your account has access to the event. The event has been properly set up for check-in. Choosing a check-in session. Brushfire allows you to create multiple check-in sessions for different parts of your event. Let's look at how to select the appropriate session. Understanding check-in sessions. Check-in sessions help you track attendance for different parts of your event. For example, multi-day events might have a session for each day. Conferences might have sessions for the main event and breakout sessions. Festivals might have sessions for different attractions or venues. Every event automatically has a default session called Main Event Check-in, but you can create additional sessions based on your needs. Selecting a session. To select a check-in session. After selecting your event, you'll be prompted to choose a check-in session if your event has multiple sessions. Tap on the session you want to use. If your event only has one session, the app will skip this step and proceed directly to the check-in screen. If you need to change sessions later, from the check-in screen, simply tap the back arrow and choose a new session from the list. Different check-in modes. Brushfire offers several check-in modes to suit different situations. Let's explore each one. Checking in mode, green. This is the default mode, indicated by green. In this mode, scanning a QR code will check in the attendee. The app will display a success message when check-in is complete. This mode is ideal for standard check-in operations. Checking out mode, red. This mode, indicated by red, allows you to check out attendees who have already been checked in. Scanning a QR code will check out the attendee. The app will display a message confirming the checkout. This is useful for tracking exits or for events with re-entry policies. Note that once an attendee is checked out, the app no longer retains the original check-in time. Information only mode, blue. In this mode, indicated by blue, scanning a QR code will display attendee information without changing their check-in status. This is useful for verifying details without modifying check-in records. Staff can view order details, ticket types, and attendee information. Check-in plus information mode, teal. This comprehensive mode, indicated by teal, checks in the attendee and displays their information in one step. The screen automatically slides to show attendee details. A Return to Check-in button remains visible for easy navigation. This is ideal when you need to verify specific attendee details during check-in. To switch between these modes, look for the Mode button at the bottom of the check-in screen. Tap the button to cycle through available modes or tap and hold to see all options. Select your desired mode. Different ways to check in attendees. Brushfire provides multiple methods for checking in attendees. Let's explore each option. QR code scanning. The most efficient method is scanning QR codes. From the check-in screen, ensure your camera is positioned to capture the QR code. Line up the QR code within the white scanning box on the screen. Hold steady until the app recognizes the code. The app will process the check-in automatically. QR codes can come from order confirmation emails, tickets on mobile devices, printed tickets, Apple or Google Wallet passes. Pro tip: turn up the volume on your device to get audible feedback when scanning tickets. This helps confirm successful scans without having to look at the screen. Group and order bulk check-in. When scanning a QR code for a group or order with multiple attendees, the app will display a summary of the order or group. You'll see the total number of attendees represented. You can choose to check in all attendees at once by tapping Check in All. Alternatively, you can select specific attendees to check in by tapping on their names. Tap Finish to complete the selected check-ins. When the same group returns later, the app will prioritize showing attendees who haven't been checked in yet at the top of the list. Manual search check-in. For situations where scanning isn't possible, from the scanning screen, tap the magnifying glass icon to access the search function. Enter search criteria such as attendee name, order number, email address, any other information collected during registration. Tap Search to see matching results. Attendees who are already checked in will show a green indicator with check-in time. Those not yet checked in will display Not Yet Checked In. Tap on an attendee's name to check them in or out. For large events, the search function becomes essential as the app requires searching rather than displaying a complete list. Configuring check-in and printing. Now, let's set up printing options for check-in processes such as printing badges or tickets on demand. Printer connection. First, you'll need to connect a printer. From any screen, swipe from the left side of the screen. Select Printer Settings or Configure Printer. Choose the connection method. Direct print, USB or Bluetooth. AirPrint for iOS devices. Network printing. Select your printer brand, Zebra, Star, Brother, etc. Choose your specific printer model. Print configuration for check-in. You can access the print settings at any time from the app's settings. From this page, you can select a printer. Change your printing layout to web ticket, ticket, e-ticket, or name badge. Enable automatic printing after check-in. Enable automatic printing after a sale. Run a test print to ensure everything is working correctly. Demonstrating a successful check-in. Now let's walk through the complete process of checking in an attendee. Group check-in. For checking in a group, scan the group's QR code from the order confirmation or group ticket. The app will display all attendees in the group. Choose to either tap Check in All to check in the entire group. Select individual attendees by tapping their names. Tap Finish to complete the check-in. If printing is enabled, badges or tickets will print for each checked-in attendee. The app will return to the scanning screen. Manual check-in. For situations where scanning isn't possible, tap the magnifying glass icon to access the search function. Enter search criteria, name, order number, etc. From the search results, tap on the attendee's name. Confirm check-in when prompted. The attendee's status will update to show they're checked in. If printing is enabled, their badge or ticket will print. Tap Back to return to the search screen or Home to return to scanning. Troubleshooting common issues. Let's address some common challenges you might encounter during the check-in process. Camera and scanning issues. If you're having trouble scanning QR codes, ensure adequate lighting in your check-in area. Hold the device steady and at an appropriate distance from the code. If the code appears blurry, try pointing the camera at a distant object first to reset focus. Check that the QR code is clearly visible and not damaged. For dark environments, tap the flashlight icon at the bottom left of the scanning screen. Printer problems for printing issues. Check that your printer is powered on and has sufficient paper. Verify the Bluetooth or USB connection is active. Send a test print from the printer settings menu. If badges aren't printing upon check-in, verify your automatic print settings. For persistent issues, try reconnecting the printer through the settings menu. Check-in status issues. If attendees show incorrect check-in status, verify you're using the correct check-in session. Check the event's date and time settings. Ensure the attendee's ticket is valid for the current session. For time slot events, confirm the attendee is within their designated check-in window. If needed, use the manual search function to verify and update status. Best practices for check-in success. Before we conclude, here are some best practices to ensure a smooth check-in experience. Set up early. Configure all tablets at least a day before your event. Test scanning and printing with sample tickets. Verify all hardware connections. Staff training. Ensure all check-in staff understand the different check-in modes. Practice both scanning and manual search processes. Know how to troubleshoot common issues. Optimize your setup. Position check-in stations in well-lit areas. Have power sources available for tablets and printers. Consider having separate lines for pre-registered attendees and walk-ups. Backup plans. Have spare printer paper available. Keep chargers and power banks handy. Know how to switch to manual check-in if scanning issues arise. Conclusion. You've now learned the complete process for setting up a tablet to check in attendees using the Brushfire Mobile App. Remember that Brushfire's support team is always available to help if you encounter any issues not covered in this tutorial. Thank you for watching.